Hello, my name is Will Maston, and today we're going to be watching a very interesting game that I played with my friends in my ranked team. I am playing AP Cog, bot lane. That is probably very weird and sounds very strange to most of you. Now, don't worry, we will not actually be watching any of that, even though it was very fun downstairs, down there in the bottom. But we are going to be focusing on mid, the other weird one, because we had Janna Caitlyn mid versus Kassadin Lux. Now, we planned this out. They didn't. It was completely reactionary because, well, as you'll see, Kassadin was a little butthurt by the end of this whole thing. But I'll probably put up another video later about how I did bot lane as AP Cog. But we're going to be focusing mostly on the mid lane here. Now, I didn't play as either of these two, as you can assume. This is going to be very interesting to watch and will be pretty reactionary for all of us. So, we'll see this. Anyway, let's let the games begin. I'll speed this up for everyone's sake. I'm just posting this video first just because I thought this was an interesting team. I should probably explain the concept behind this team. This team is a siege team. Its entire strength comes from just blowing up turrets and getting objectives. We are very ranged. We're very good at running away from fights if we don't want to. Disengage from Janna, slows from Kog'Maw, and just escape from Caitlyn is very nice as well. So we have our blue leash right here for our Skarner, who is my little brother actually, and he's a very good Skarner. He got us some nice kills in the early game. So just some basic farming. Kassadin just goes, what the hell is going on here? Why is there two people mid? Why is the AD carry support here? So, tell you the truth, he dies. Now, our AD carry, though, gets a kill. So, this is just kind of the beginning of the end. Yes, they got first blood, but the AD carry gets to stay in lane while the support's the one who's farming, so this actually goes in the advantage of our side. So our AD carry farms, gets health pots, support makes it back. Kassadin's still wondering what the hell's going on. Bot lane, we got our AP Cog not doing so well for the first couple levels just because he relies on his ultimate a lot. And top lane, Aatrox versus Xin Zhao. Now, we were all calling it as Xin Zhao beating him because we all think Xin Zhao is OP for wrong reasons, but just the sustain's crazy. Let's go back to mid here. Okay, so Sivir comes mid and tries to destroy Caitlyn, but Caitlyn's just too good at running away with her net, and so they weren't able to pick up the kill. So Sivir has to go back. Nunu has to go back to jungling because he wasted all of his time there. And Caitlyn just gets free farming, gets to heal right back up because Kassadin can't do any damage at all because anytime he tries to walk forward and do just a void pool or whatever, his nuke, there's no way he can get past that shield. It's just stupid. All he could do is use it to farm because Caitlyn just pokes him out anytime he even gets close to auto-attacking minions. The supports are going to get more farm by the end of this period. And so, yeah, Skarner just comes in, tries to freak him out a bit, and they just keep farming. Top lane. Yeah, Xin Zhao. Holy crap, you were not a good man. You lost. But let's focus on mid again. Farm. Just completely ignore what the enemy team's doing. We beat them under turret, and Janna, her shield is just too powerful, and Kassadin just can't make it through it. And hell, even our AD carry hasn't backed once yet. We're just on boots, and they're still in lane. So yeah, Kassadin. Boned. Anyway. Bot lane, we got our AP Cog running out of mana, but he just hit 6, so he's about to do some stuff. Now, he's going to have to run away and back soon just because of the Nunu gank, but he'll be fine. He's not really going to die. Most of the kills right now, the only 2 kills really, are between Aatrox and our AD carry, and I might do a video specifically for Aatrox, just how bad it was for Xin Zhao, but right now I'm going to focus on the AD carry mid because this is probably the most interesting I've ever seen. So they keep fighting, Kassadin has to back again, just keep farming. If you just look down at the bottom here, we got 49 to 18. Oh my god, no, 50, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And so Lux has to take farm, and Lux is even, her build, she's getting farm, but she's still building Phylos, and she's not really spending that gold all that well. When they started, they probably should have sent Kassadin down right away to bot lane to face me, but they decided to let Sivir take it because she thinks that her spell shield can save her from the ults. But our team soon learns that Sivir is crap and can't dodge or use her spell shield all that effectively. Now, it may sound like I'm being mean to these enemy teams, but it wasn't fair. They should have put up more of a fight, and I kind of feel bad for saying this, but she needs to improve if she wants to keep playing AD carry Sivir. As for the AD carry versus Kassadin, I don't even know why Kassadin stayed. He should have leapt down bot at the chance and just let Sivir go after these people, but I guess not. And so yeah, this is how you actually win games where all your lanes do weird ass changes. Like Kassadin counters AP Cog out horribly. Like I would have died a lot if I went mid. But instead, my AD carry suggested that they went bot. So I was extremely scared to, but I still decided that it was a better idea than facing Kassadin. In the same way that Sivir counters Caitlyn, we decided that this was the best option. And it really worked well. So counterpicking can backfire, and it's not always something to rely upon. Once again, Aatrox gets another kill. He's getting really fed. He's getting a lot of farm. Our AP Cog not doing as well just because he's kind of focusing more on poking and getting and zoning the Sivir. And I'm not doing the best as AP Cog. I could be doing better. But let's focus back on the AD carries here. So, Caitlyn, Janna running back mid. Aatrox, oh my god. I was sorely impressed with this game about how fed that our Aatrox got. Like, he was unstoppable. His passive saved his ass so many times, and his lifesteal. Aatrox only went back because he had wanted to spend money, not because he was low on health. That never happened. Ever. No mana, no health problems, nothing. He was done. Okay. Let's go back down to bot lane, and we have AP Cog facing off against two people because Lux realized that right now Kassadin's a goner and had to help Sivir because Sivir was really losing once AP Cog got his mana sustain items and his ult was just poking her out of lane. Now, Sivir and Kassadin finally realized they should probably switch lanes eventually. No, watch right here. Okay, Kassadin gets away. But Nunu stays and tries to kill me, and Nunu has no damage items, like barely no ability power at that, so he really should have just left. Instead, he tried to go for a kill that he couldn't get, and he died for it, while Kassadin was able to just warp away. So yeah, now Kassadin finally realizes he should go bot lane, because you know what? He can counter Kog'Maw, but then it's too late. We already realized that they switched, so I go mid. And our AD carries go bot. Our AP Cog finally gets blue buff, and he just gets to shit on people even more. So, there's Caitlyn. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Kassadin's going, why? Why is he following us? This is a nightmare. Because Kassadin, for the love of God, can't do anything against this combo. The AD carries. He can't warp away from his Caitlyn snipes. It's just too good. Too good. He's playing safe, and he hasn't given him any more kills, but basically, free farm is what's happening here, and there's no way that they can do anything to stop it. Our Kog'Maw got the mid lane, and soon we're going to see people start grouping up for stuff. They just keep farming. Let's speed this up a bit. And yeah. Okay, I think now we take Dragon. Because we can, and there's no way that their jungler can get anywhere close to stopping us. Now, it may be just 7-3, but the gold advantage just from minions and turrets and dragons is just so much that we're starting to wade our way through this game. So our AD carry and support go back now. These two, the AD carry and support are like best friends in real life, and they hang out all the time. So and also in the game, they hang out all the time too. They never leave each other's side. They always stick together. Bros. But AP Cog's a loner. He runs off on his own and gets kills. You know, like a man. Anyway, keeping farming bot, getting super fed. Hasn't built any lifesteal really because he our AD carry doesn't have to. Like, it's not a problem for him right now. He isn't dying, so there's no real reason to. He's able to go straight damage and just blow things up. And here our AP Cog just sees the Sivir, and then boom, dead. Now here's our first like official team fight, I guess. But even if they caught us horribly out of position and none of us died, like this is really bad for them. So first, the team fight's coming down soon. That was just kind of leading up to it. So we see Lux there. She goes around. We start pushing mid a bit. Oh, I was wrong. Team fights later. Here we go. Okay. Nunu ults. They ult. They all. Okay, finally, Caitlyn dies, and the support dies. Now, I make my way down, and I start blowing shit up. Along with my brother, Skarner, who's also destroying shit. I get one more ult off. Dead. Aatrox jumps in. Starts blowing shit up. Now, we will get this Sivir, but I believe... No, we won't. Sorry. Aatrox keeps going ham. He probably shouldn't do this because they can still effectively kill him, but he did get the Nunu kill, and that passive's OP. We push the Xin Zhao out, so he's not able to help at all with the Aatrox. If he was there and wasn't worried about me, AP Cog and Skarner, he probably could have got the Aatrox kill. Now Aatrox is sitting there waiting for someone to do something stupid, but he decides, yeah, now's the time to back out. Okay, focusing back on the AD carry and support. They're walking their way back mid, and we're going to start pushing soon. With a lot more items, more crit chance, they're ready to start blowing more shit up. Now, Sivir, compared to us, has 2 Doran's Blades and a Vampiric Scepter for 80 damage. Our AD carry has an Infinity Edge. That's kind of where we're at right now. That AP Cog was able to poke her out and not let her get enough farm to do the actual damage she's supposed to, so she's effectively useless. And no one's scared of her right now. She does no crit chance besides her Zeal, and that's like, what, 10%? No one's scared of her. So, we start pushing mid a bit. Now, AD carry and support are okay at pushing it right now, but what the real power of this comp right now is when AP Cog starts pushing turrets, because here's the thing, he doesn't do good damage against turrets. What he does is keep the enemy team from getting anywhere near to it, because his range is so ridiculous that they're not able to do anything. And so our AP Cog currently right now is right up top lane, trying to keep Xin Zhao from backdooring, and he'll do that effectively for a bit, but Xin Zhao will eventually get that turret, I believe. So our AP Cog will start waddling his way mid because, you know, he's a slow little guy. And our Skarner's just kind of trolling around with the Aatrox to find kills. He finds the Nunu. He's like, oh, ulted, but the shield on Aatrox. Nunu's he has 0 AP, so his ult does nothing. And so that effectively made it so our Skarner can just put the shield up and just nullify the full amount of damage that Nunu can put out. So their support does nothing, their AP does nothing, and their AD carry does nothing. And Xin Zhao's been shut out, but he still has decent items, so he's able to do something. We sent Aatrox up there to get Xin Zhao, but really their team can't do anything to stop us from getting this turret. Now that we have AP Cog, he's able to just start raining hellfire down upon his opponents. So the second time, anytime he sees someone, he will slow them, and he will start ulting them. And there's nothing they can do. So, the plan here is to put Kog'Maw in a singular place and just stand still while the AD carry starts blowing up the turret. So Cog here is just waiting for people to come so he can start destroying stuff while we have Aatrox backdooring and Skarner doing stuff. We really don't know what. He just said, I'm up to something. Okay. Now he starts ulting. Spell Shield will block one spell. Congratulations, you have mana. I don't care. And so he just keeps firing. Now, we weren't able to get this turret. The reason being is that we were waiting for the next wave, but we don't have that kind of time. We just keep blowing things up, and Aatrox gets the top turret, and it's just rolling down south. Like, we're only up by 5 kills, but this is basically game for them. They realize it, and they know that they're doomed. So we kind of just realize that they're all in mid. We push them up enough when we decide to go down and grab the dragon. Aatrox keeps backdooring for a little bit, but he's going to have to run soon because, well, full team. We're going to take Dragon immensely fast because of the AP scaling on the percent health for Kog'Maw, and just because our AD carries fed out the butt. And so, yeah, we come back mid, we find the Nunu, he still won't do anything because he has no AP, and we just blow him up. Skarner ults him, we don't know why. Now, AP Cog starts raining down upon everybody. Okay, this is a sad game for them, sadly. I felt bad, kind of, for letting them go. Skadoosh. Aatrox comes from behind, picks up all the kills that we weren't able to grab. Lux gets away. That was annoying, but we were able to eventually get her. We start pushing turret more. And yeah. Then we try and get this Nexus turret, but we're not going to get it because they surrendered. So, yay, we win. Yay.